time is it?
It's morning.
Okay. You were out on your bike all night, right? Easing your secret pain, just like the jackal spent the wee hours of the morning easing my own.
Elizabeth and her children were threatened again. I need to find out who's responsible.
Trust me, okay? It's all there. Now you two have to live up to your end of the deal. If Jason Morgan finds out what happened in the park with Elizabeth and her kids, he will kill you. And if he finds out that I had anything to do with it, I will kill you. Now all you gotta do is get out of town and stay out. Morning. Coffee's on the table.
Thanks.
I was thinking, do you want to take the kids to the beach on Saturday?
Is this something you really want to do?
Why not? Okay. I know it's not going to be easy to rebuild the trust, but we have to start somewhere. We love the beach. Cameron loves the beach. I thought it would be nice if we could be together the first time Jake puts his little feet in the ocean. It can be a special moment that we share. If I'm pushing you too hard, you just gotta tell me, but you really need to try to meet me halfway.
The only thing that I want from you was honesty.
One guy was 6 foot, gray hair. The other guy was shorter, darker hair. It was afternoon, okay? It was right in the center of the park. What?
Just that the jackal was rudely awakened from deep sleep, so just give me a couple minutes to focus, that's all. Not that I'm in any condition for cyber sleuthing anyway, since my heart has been shattered into cork-sized fragments.
All right, what happened?
The jackal now has an understanding of Stone Cold's secret pain, and some things are too grievous to speak of. But simply allow me to enter the description of the evildoers that threatened Fair Elizabeth and your progeny. Whew.
Just don't know how to believe anything you say or do. It's not about being mean. It's just honest.
We promised we could try again. That's why I'm here. But if you don't want to do it, I'm not going to hold you to it.
Well, that seemed a little too easy for you.
Because I don't know what you want.
I want you to fight for me. I want to know that if I invest in us again, that I won't find myself tripping over Jason anymore.
This isn't about Jason.
It's always about Jason. Whether he's your lover or your friend.
We're not friends anymore.
Since when?
Jason lives a dangerous life. I'm not going to expose my children to it.
Oh, so you didn't end your friendship with Jason for me. Or to save our marriage.
Whether or not you and I can save our marriage, Jason will no longer be a part of my life.
Okay, I want you to hack into the security links from every building surrounding that park, and you find anyone who remotely fits that description.
Okay, why not have Fair Elizabeth take a look at possible suspects so she can help you narrow it down?
She can't.
I mean, it's really easy. I can just isolate the frames, blow it up, print it
I'm
out.
not going to be seeing Elizabeth anymore.
What about baby Stone Cold?
I don't want to talk about it, Spinelli.
You can't be permanently separated from your
I've
firstborn.
decided to stay out of Elizabeth's life and her children's for good.
Oh, thank God you and the kids are okay.
It was terrifying.
Elizabeth, what happened?
A couple of men figured out that I was connected to Jason and wanted to use me and my kids as leverage against him.
Oh, my God, that's awful.
Yeah, but I didn't tell the police.
You covered for Jason.
And I'd do it all over again.
I'll talk to you later. Rick is on a warp path. He's gonna come after Kate now.
You see, that's exactly why I'm here. Rick knows where you're vulnerable. He knows how to hurt me.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm wondering if Rick is behind the attack on Elizabeth in the park.
Jason to meet me yesterday after I had been accosted at the park. He made a decision to stay out of my life.
In case his life wasn't messed up enough already. You know, between the trial, everything else.
Right. He means so much to me. And beyond saving my life and Jake's,
He's been more kind and selfless than I deserve. I love him. I love him. And I've rationalized all the time that I've spent with him that it wasn't hurting anyone, but the truth is it was hurting everyone. Me and Lucky, especially Jason.
Elizabeth, I know my brother, he wouldn't end your relationship because he was getting hurt.
Oh, he did it to protect Jake. And me and Cameron, he did it to protect us. But we're safer if there's no contact with him.
There's only one problem. You want that contact.
And I'd be willing to take that risk for myself.
You would walk away from Lucky to be with Jason.
I mean, I have 2 children I have to consider. I have to do what's best for them. And whatever happens with me and Lucky, whether we get divorced or not, I can never be with Jason.
Look, we're in a strong position right now. Alcazar's gone. There hasn't been any
It
problems.
doesn't make any sense. The professional would try to grab Elizabeth and her kids in the middle of the afternoon, right in the center of the park, okay? But if it was a setup to scare Elizabeth, you know that's how Rick thinks.
Yeah, it is. But Rick claims to care for
Oh,
Elizabeth.
come on, man. You didn't see what Rick did to Elizabeth on the witness stand. He hurt Elizabeth to get to me. It just makes sense that Rick would threaten Elizabeth and her kids.
You know what? You can make a case against Rick, but the thing is, you know how many enemies we've had over the years? Any one of them could have seen you and Elizabeth's relationship in the papers, in the news.
I get it, I know, and it gives Rick cover.
Right. I mean, he's a snake. And you know what? He could set this whole thing up. I believe that. But the thing is, he may not. So we can't let ourselves get caught up in hating him so much that we overlook the other possible threats.
I just need to find the men who threatened Elizabeth and make them give up who they work for.
Hello?
Sonny, it's Elizabeth Spencer. Did I catch you at a bad time?
I'm in a meeting with Jason.
Oh, please don't tell him that it's me.
I don't want him to know what I'm doing. Thank you for coming over.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I mean, you know, I don't, and why I have to keep this from my best friend?
Jason and I have decided to end our friendship. Something happened, and he has made the choice to stay away from me and my children.
Yeah, I know about that.
Oh, okay. Well, then you know how hard it is for everyone involved. He means more to me than I can even tell you. And I know that you're his best friend and he's hurting, which makes me worry that under the circumstances he's not going to stop to consider the risks he's facing.
I still don't know exactly what I'm doing here.
He's not going to take care of himself. I'm asking you to take care of him for me.
Well, you created this, Elizabeth. I really don't think you get to decide how he deals with it.
Okay, did you find anything about the guys in the park?
You know, that's exactly what the bad blonde one was
I don't
asking
care about her. I need you to stay focused. I need you to find these guys.
Okay, it's hard when there's nothing to go on, okay? Even the Jackal can't just conjure up
The
these
Jackal
evildoers.
should keep looking because I need to make sure these guys never threaten Elizabeth or her kids again.
Could it be that these 2 men work for like a rival of Mr. Corinthos, sir? You know, maybe a territorial dispute.
No,
maybe?
they would get leverage on Sonny, not me.
Well, does my mentor think that the threats against Fair Elizabeth and her offspring, including the small Stone Cold one, are not in fact mob-related?
Okay, who stands to benefit if Elizabeth is afraid? Who gets to say that they're right if Elizabeth thinks I'm dangerous?
I mean, I guess Fair Lulu's brother Lucky, but I don't know. I can't imagine that the cautious cop would hire evildoers to threaten his wife. I mean, to me, that sounds like something more that the DA of Darkness would do. Oh, Stone Cold, observe. Okay, look, this is security footage from a building on the perimeter of the park.
Okay.
Those two men seem to fit the
Well,
general
can you get a
description.
clear image?
Yeah.
Because I need to find these guys so they can give up Rick Lansing.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're the one who showed up at Jason's the night you slept together.
You know I did.
And then you decided to go back to Lucky.
Well, yeah, he was trying to quit using drugs.
Well, I'm not making any judgments. I'm just trying to get the facts straight. So you chose to go back to your husband, couldn't let Jason go, and you kept reeling him in. And I know that to be true because he would get calls on his cell phone. I was right there. And you would meet him at places like the pier, like you visit him a lot in prison, right?
I was just trying to help him.
The way he helped you out. When your baby was stolen, whatever you asked Jason to do, he would do it, no questions asked. Now it's over, and you can't leave him alone.
What's your point, Sonny?
The point I'm making is, if you and Jason have decided to stay apart from each other, you gotta let him go.